It wasn't all about oil and gas. Muammar Gaddafi had an opportunity to end the second day of his official visit to Moscow on a high note. He was invited by Russia's Prime Minister Vladimir Putin to attend a concert by French singer Marielle Mathieu at the Kremlin. Both guests were a bit late, but it seemed to matter little to Gaddafi, who has a reputation for enjoying female attention.
Mr. Gaddafi also wanted to attend your concert. If you don't mind, we'll listen together.
Gaddafi was so touched by the reception, he even invited Putin and Mathieu to his Bedouin tent, pitched in a garden inside the Kremlin.
Welcome to my Bedouin tent.
I think it's the first time that the Bedouins have set up their tents in the Kremlin. It means a lot. It means that we're getting closer to each other.
Both countries are trying to get closer to each other economically, but today it's not as it used to be in the Soviet times. During the Cold War era, Libya's relations with the USSR were almost exclusively based on arms. Now Gaddafi plans to change the focus.
Our interests in military and political fields overlapped in the past. Unfortunately, we didn't have any mutual interests in the civil area. But now the door to cooperation on civil projects between our countries has been opened.
In April, Russia wrote off $4.5 billion in Libyan debt. In return, Russia's gas monopoly Gazprom signed a deal to develop 6 prospective oil and gas fields in Libya. Now Russia's military hopes to seal a similar-sized deal.
Libya needs both the new fighter aircrafts, air defense, and also naval equipment. That's why I think the chances that contracts would be signed within the next several months, they are big enough.
Analysts say the current visit is an attempt by both sides to deepen their relations to counterbalance Libya's fast-expanding ties with the West.
Colonel Gaddafi was always insisting on the thesis that the world must be multipolar, that neither the United States or any other group of countries have no rights to dominate the others.
For more than a decade, Libya was under UN sanctions as a state sponsoring terrorism. The sanctions were lifted in 2003, and a batch of leaders has traveled to the country. A former outcast state has become a honeypot rich in oil and gas. Dennis Kalyagan, RT.